Sup my dudes, Valkyrja. Today, Fuxuan has dropped. I'm going to show you guys my Fuxuan build. I have El Diablo here. I did swap out one thing from the build that I was going to showcase you guys, which I tested HP percent versus outgoing healing percent, and there's not too much of a difference. So I'm just going to run HP percent because then I can run outgoing healing percent on links, so I can get good value out of that. I have speed boots, I have HP, and then I have energy regeneration rate. I have 2 pieces of this, 2 pieces of this, and then Fleet of the Ageless. Traces, 577, full trace board. Light cone, level 80, Landau's Choice. The 24% damage reduction and more likely to be attacked is very nice, and you'll see why in a bit. But all in all, really good character. And like I said, I believe seeing is believing. So I'm going to be running Lynx in the same team today, but Lynx is mostly going to be there for motivational support and to occasionally ult. She's going to be on a level 70 post-op conversation and absolutely nothing done with traces. That's right. We have her on some decent relics. She is at a playable point. This doesn't matter because it's attack. So we are going to go ahead and run a team into MOC. And you're going to be like, Valk, MOC is not really like, I don't know, it's not going to be that impressive, but just wait. Let me cook and let me show you exactly what I'm going to be doing in MOC. We're going to go to MOC 10, side 1. We can all agree this lady is very annoying and hits very hard. So we're going to just run a team of you, Clara, and then we're going to run Blade, and then we're going to put Lynx here at the end. This is going to be a somewhat pretty chunky team. And what we're going to be doing today, while this loading screen takes forever because I'm back on PC and my PC cries every time I play this game because I play on a little laptop, what we're going to be doing today is we are going to be fully autoing side 1 of MOC 10 to give you guys an idea of how good Fuxuan is. Now, Fuxuan, there is one question I wanted answered whenever I started up with Fuxuan to make sure I could kind of get a good gist of exactly what she's doing or what she wants to do, basically. And Fuxuan, as a solo sustain unit, if you're running Fuxuan as your only healer, I think if you have enough damage on your team, it does work. I think it works perfectly good, but you need enough damage to blitz through because she is eventually going to die. If you do not have enough damage, she will eventually die. She will just get outpaced, and there's nothing you can really do about it. She's just going to get outpaced and just GG at that point. So we're going to let this go, and I'm just going to kind of probably start speeding this up at some point because I just want you guys just to see full auto MOC 10 clear. Yes. Now, some of you guys, this might not be impressive. Some of you guys might be like, I've been full autoing MOC 10. Why is this impressive? What makes this impressive is my units are terrible. You will see Clara actively takes no damage. Blade does more damage to himself than he takes from the enemies. And basically, Fuxuan sustains the entire team. You'll see here, she heals herself, straight back to full. Goes ahead, pops her ultimate to get another proc of the healing. Put it in the bank, use it later. And this is going to be it. This is it. With this team, this setup, you can literally just full auto MOC now because of Fuxuan. Now, I have been testing out Fuxuan in level art difficulty 5 of Swarm. I've been testing in some silly teams, not a serious team. Whenever I give it a serious test, I'll test it. But I've tested like full abundance teams. Absolutely awful. Please don't do that to yourself. It takes like 20 minutes to kill a basic enemy. It's not worth it. I don't recommend it. This is the only thing that you don't really want to auto is like Lynx likes to hold her ultimate so you don't cleanse the debuffs. That can end up being an issue if you're not, you're not cleansing them. They could end up being very annoying. But you can see here, Fuxuan basically just does the job. She just keeps everybody alive. So you can just run something like this in full auto and you can just blast through everything. So that's basically all there is to her. Like I said, if you're going to reuse her as your solo sustain, just make sure you have enough DPS to blast whatever you're doing. I do not have enough DPS to blast whatever I'm doing. I'm watching a doggo. It sounds like he's getting into something. But I do not have enough DPS to blast whatever I'm doing, so I have to basically run her with some form of other sustain. Lynx is just enough. Lynx is perfectly fine. And if you put her next to Clara, not only does Clara take no damage, because Clara has a bunch of damage reduction, she takes 65% of Clara's damage. There's also the fact that she's also going to just get like splash damage. Clara's going to get splash damage. So it's going to be much easier to actually keep countering with Clara and keep doing crazy, well, not crazy damage, but keep generating hits with Clara, generating ultimates. And Blade's kind of just here because, once again, we're autoing. So Blade's a pretty good auto character in the fact that he kind of functions on his own. He buffs his own blade and then buffs his own blade. But he pretty much pumps his own blade out, then he just kind of functions all on his own and does his own thing. So here she's actually healing, which is surprising. She normally doesn't heal at all. She normally just chills. So we're just letting her rock out. Yeah. I know there's a lot of people who are like, oh, you need a lot of HP on her. You need her light cone. Obviously, you don't need her light cone for her to do her job because, yes, I'm fully autoing what is arguably the hardest content in the game. I think Swarm is more difficult, so it's going to be interesting to see what you can do with Swarm. But I still got to test that out. I got to see exactly how that's going to play out. I don't know yet how it's going to play out in Swarm. I imagine she's going to be just as fine too whenever I try on a more serious team. In fact, I think she's going to be more valuable on Swarm simply because she's going to be able to keep everybody alive or keep herself alive much easier. The dog's getting into something at my feet, so I got to pull him back. Stop, buddy. The dog's, I don't know what he's getting into under my desk, but it's no good. Tell you that much. Alright, so, let's see. Yeah, this is kind of just it. I lost my train of thought because of the damn dog. I love him, man. I love the puppy, but puppies are a handful. So, Lynx is just going to clear this. We're basically waiting on Fuxuan's turn to come around, where she's going to use her skill. And I've seen, or she's not going to use her skill. Okay, auto. But I've seen a lot of debate on people like using her skill while the buff's still up or not using her skill or whatever. In my opinion, you should use it on a case-to-case basis, where in that example, like, for example, what I would have done there with Fuxuan specifically is... Oh, okay, she got her ultimate. Whew. Whew, I was sweating. But this is why the 10% outgoing healing boost is going to be nice. You're about to see how much she's going to heal of her missing HP, almost the full thing. So, there are times whenever you use her skill, you want to use her skill when her field is up, actually, because you're able to regenerate 50 energy instead of 30, and it's actually massive, because it makes it so you can get her ultimate every 2 turns, making sure she can stay nice and healthy, and keep those auto-healing stacks up. So that's something that you want to consider whenever you are using her, but in the end of the day, she's just a really, really, really good tank. That's all it is. You can see I fully autoed. No, that's not true. I didn't fully auto. I did touch Lynx's ult once. So credit where credit is, because the AI does, or the auto mode does like to go ahead and hold it. But yeah, I couldn't do that before. There's no way in hell I could do that with Luocha. There's no way, definitely no way I could do that with Bailu, especially with Bailu's random ass healing. So basically, she's just really, 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 really damn good. Anyways, that's basically it. Hopefully, if you guys weren't convinced to get Fuxuan, hopefully you are now, because this unit is just going to be a very good unit overall. And this was out without me even talking about the 12% crit rate boost she's giving, without talking about the crit rate boost at all that she's giving. This was just me literally just showcasing how good she is just in general. Because that, to me, is a very impressive showcase. I think she's a very impressive unit. She's somebody that you basically won't notice how much you miss her until she's out of the team. Because if you guys have played MOC 10, you know how much damage that lady does with the DOTs. You know how much damage Wind Lady does. It is a lot, and she reduces it to virtually nothing. Because of Landau's choice, she takes 24% reduced damage, as well as she gives a team-wide buff that makes it so everybody takes reduced damage. Just reduces the hell out of the damage that the entire team's taking, and reduces the hell out of the damage that she's taking personally. Anyways, that's the video. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Did you guys get Fuxuan? If so, are you guys impressed with her? Do you guys think she's good, bad, left, right? Let me know. Thank you guys for watching. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.